there, darlings. Welcome to another episode of Curries and Stories. Today I'm going to make something traditionally Punjabi and it's made in our house quite regularly. It's called Punjabi curry with pakoras. So let's crack on. Hop on. So the first thing I'm going to do is add ghee. Here we have some gram flour, also known as besan. Pop that in. So into the besan I've got some plain yogurt. It's about a cup. Pop that in. Now at this point, what we do, we mix this together. Beat that. Get all the lumps out. So once you get it to a nice sort of smooth consistency like that, you add some water. Add a little at a time. You don't want it to be too watery, but you don't want it to be too thick. That should be about enough for now. Right, put that out of the way. So my ghee is nice and hot. We're going to add some cumin, some dark mustard seeds, also known as rye. Add in some dry red chili, some crushed garlic. I'm going to add some fenugreek seeds. Now with fenugreek seeds, be careful not to keep your eye away from the pan, otherwise these will burn, and when they burn they give a real bitter, acrid flavour. So you add them in. So you'll smell when the fenugreek seeds are done. As soon as you get that cooked smell, you move on with the dry spices. A teaspoon of turmeric, about half a teaspoon of coriander powder, the same of cumin, about a quarter teaspoon of chili powder, salt to taste, give that a stir. Slice the green chili. You can chop them if you like, but I like to keep them whole like this. Get your mixture. You'll see that it's settled a little bit and it seems a little thick. Add just a tad more water. Give it a final stir, and then in we go, and this will sizzle. Give it a stir, lovely. Now at this point, what I will do is add a little bit more water, because the gram flour will thicken this automatically. So it's better to keep an eye on how thick it's getting. And that, my darlings, is the basic curry, the sauce, that's ready. Right, I'm just going to transfer this to this side. Bring this to a boil and then turn it right down to a simmer. Well, while the curry is simmering, we're going to get onto my favourite part, the pakoras. Now, in my bowl here, I've got a couple of potatoes chopped and an onion sliced. So into this, I'm going to add some more gram flour. Let's say 4 for now. Green chilies, as much or as little as you like. So this is an interesting spice. It's called ajwain. So I'm going to add about half a teaspoon. Coriander, my favourite. Some cumin and my favourite dried herb, fenugreek. Now don't add too much salt. Give that all a stir through. And now add the water, a little bit at a time. Now with these pakoras, you can make them with any vegetable. Cauliflower, spinach, even aubergine. They're a great snack. That's the kind of consistency that you need it to be. Keep your pan on a medium heat, and once the oil is hot, drop these little babies in. Make a little sizzle. Do a few at a time. Try not to overcrowd the pan. While that's happening, let's check our curry. It's looking good. You can see that it's darkened in colour slightly. Let them get nice and golden brown. Have a plate with some absorbent tissue paper. Right, they are ready to go into our curry. So the curry is ready. It should be the consistency of thick soup. And now we just need to add in our pakoras. Now give that a quick stir and your curry is ready. When you make curry and you put the pakoras in, let it sit. Now this benefits from cooking the day before and having the day after. So I normally make this when I want to have it the next day. So I would advise you to do that. Now, to serve. So now a final flourish of, again, homemade garam masala. And there you have it, my Punjabi style pakora wali curry as made at home in the Bajwa household. Enjoy.